Alright, let me just do a real quick update on y'all for our spider mite infestation that we had. I just want to show you real quickly how we're coming along here. We got our row of green beans. I've been in here picking them. You can see there's some on here. These are the yellow wax beans. They don't look very healthy, to say the least, the plants themselves, but if you look under the plant, there's a lot of blooms, and I've already been picking some of these, but they've got a lot of beans making on here. I mean, this plant is loaded with, this is the purple variety, I think it's a burgundy something. You can see I've already picked quite a few here of the beans, but this plant here is loaded, and so you got to really get up under here and see the beans. They're full of blooms as well. They've got blooms everywhere, so they're making very well. They're most definitely making green beans. As you can see, we look under the plant here. I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but this thing is loaded with beans. So I'm out here going through and picking them all. As you can see, they're loaded down here with green beans. So anyways, even with the spider mite damage, it doesn't look very nice looking plants. Maybe we've got it under control here, but I'm gonna once the rain stops, we'll do a round of neem oil spray to keep this under control. Hopefully let the eggs that are on the actual plants not hatch and do any more damage. Come around here, God, it's full of flowers, full of blooms, but and they're even making cucumbers here. Tons of flowers blooming on it. So as you can see, we are getting some cucumbers. There's another one back there. You see that back in there? There she is. So we've got cucumbers on here, and they're loaded with blooms. So hopefully we will have, oh yeah, we've got a lot of cucumbers right here. I'm going to pick some of these a little bit smaller because I want to make some pickles with these. So we're getting cucumbers on the vine actually. It's looking pretty good out here. But if you look closely, I'm not sure you can see this. There are spider mite eggs still on the back side of this cucumber plant. You can just see rub my hand, and you can see the when you squish the eggs, it's kind of gross. So we still got a infestation for sure. So based on the neem oil product that I bought, it says you can apply it once a week, every 7 to 14 days. And that's what we're gonna do. There's a lot of different neem oils out there. This one seems to be controlling it. We did one application last week, and of course when it rains or you got watering, that neem oil will wash off, and so we do need to reapply it, but we're having rain in the forecast most of the week, unfortunately. And if I show you my tomato plants, I went and looked a little bit closer at them as well, and I think that is the problem we're having with these tomatoes here in this front part of the bed, is some kind of damage, maybe spider mites as well. If you look at the back of these leaves here, there is something on them. I'm not quite sure what, but we also sprayed the tomatoes. But nonetheless, the foliage may be quite puny looking, but there are tomatoes loaded on here, as you can see. We'll go ahead and pick that one. So that's a sugary tomato. There's a few more here. So we are getting tomatoes, just starting to ripen them up. Now if you look at these tomatoes back here, they look a lot healthier, much more foliage. But once again, I am starting to get this yellowed leaf problem here, and can you tell what that is in the back of the flowers, the leaves? Something is damaging my tomatoes as well, so I'm not really quite sure. This is the first year we really had any kind of bug or insect problem. I mean, I've been gardening for quite a few years out here, and we have never had any kind of major problems. Maybe a powdery mildew every once in a while, squash vine borer is a very common kind of thing here, but never spider mite damage like we've been having. I mean, this is crazy. I don't really want to have to replant all this. It's not really my goal, but I mean, these green beans are loaded here, so I've got to get out here and pick a lot of these green beans. Alright, so there's just a quick update on our spider mite infestation damage issue we are currently having in our vegetable garden. Hopefully we'll get this under control. It doesn't seem to be bothering the production of the plants themselves that much. The cucumbers are loaded, the green beans are most definitely loaded, and our tomatoes are producing. They just don't look that pretty. Alright, so here's just what I got picked just so far for today. This is for dinner tonight. As you can see, I get out of work and I come out to the garden and pick what we need for dinner. I really don't have a lot of time for the garden during the weekday. We both work quite a bit of hours during the week. Got our cucumbers, a different variety of beans. I'll put all the different variety names in the screen down below so you can see what variety we do have. These are a nice thinner type green bean. We really like these kind here. Some call them a French style green bean, but these are really good, tender, delicious, and we really like those. These are also a yellow wax, I remember that. But so here's a few peppers I found out here. They looked really good, so I went ahead and picked a few of those. A little handful of small little cucumbers. I'm going to try to pickle some of these tonight with a little bit of a fresh dill. I went ahead and picked. So there's just a quick little picking for this afternoon. I got a ton more of beans I need to get out there and pick. So thanks for watching. Make it a great day.